guys, it's Friday 18 here, and today we're just gonna go through some basic, stuff to do in Shinobi Era. Since I made a video last time covering all the basics and stuff, I'm gonna try to make a video this time showing what normal playing is like. First and foremost, some goals I have throughout this video. Probably gonna try to get a new weapon. This one's not too great. I have a decent amount of money, but I'm trying to get more so I can invest in a pretty good one. Also, anyone who's got quests for this, I guess it's right here, right from the Hyuga mentioned. And also, last time I talked about getting skills and stuff, you get those from like beating missions and stuff. Like I said last time, this whole bar right here is your experience bar pretty much. So just go for that. Also last time, I said you get like 2 lives. I should clarify. This is your life count when you die. A point gets like marked off as you see in the last video. When all of them are gone, you're fully down the ground bleeding out. Just press U and you'll respawn back in an area a little bit behind the Hokage mansion, like over here. And in that area, if you're just gonna, press M and find where to go from there. It's about like right here. And also, as for skills and stuff, like I said, press K. I have 7 skill points, so I've been saving up. You can go over here, get the Rinnegan copy. And with this move, I should be able to get some new fun stuff out. So, the Rinnegan has to be activated, and it says the user analyzes and mimics their target's movement, completely copying their fighting style or jutsu. So I think that'll be a fun one to check out. Again, just throw this stuff on real quick. And also, hopefully by the end of this video, I'll have at least, oh god, that's a lot of skill points, but hopefully I'll have enough to get at least close to that. And also, this is a lot of skill points, but you're going to see that dwindle over time. Like, stuff like intangibility is only 5. Stuff like Halo Dance is only 4. Things that are big like Susanoo, 10 of course, but like, you're going to see a lot of stuff. Like, unless it's a pretty big ability like one of these, like Amaterasu Chase is only 3. So, this first lineage is going to be a lot, but once you get past this point, it dwindles pretty heavily. Phoenix Flowers only 4, you get the window, I think Susanos are all definitively 10, but then again, they all do have an insane amount of power, so it definitely kind of makes sense. Now, as for players and stuff, I'll try to get into a PvP fight this episode, just to try to show what that's like, but we'll just hop in here. C rank, defeat the band. Let's go run this real quick, maybe with this running skill. From this mission, there's a D rank, and you just have to go outside the map right here. And by the way, you can have the map open while you're walking. Pretty helpful. Move left, right, whatever. Just makes it, because this is like an overlay, so it helps you out, because you can kind of just see where you're generally going without having to pay too much attention. I would be careful jumping with the map open, because if you accidentally jump into a corner or something that you can't get out of, maybe get in a bad angle in a tree, you might get glitched out. You just have to type / stuck in the chat and we'll fix it, but that's just an issue I want to look out for. That was a full body Susanoo over there, we saw just a second ago. But let's head over here and get our mission. See if there's too hard of a mission or not. I think it won't be too bad, but so we're checking out. And like I said, you're going to see the scrolls as icons. There's 4 scrolls, you have to defeat 4 bandits. When they stack on top of each other like that, might be kind of hard to tell, but overall it's not too bad. So first I want to check out if the Rinnegan ability works on NPCs. So let's just do a fireball and see what happens. Alright, I activated the ability. I'm not sure if it's going to be working for us right now. I think it might be against players only. Not too bad. And also, as you see this fireball ability, there's 40 chi right here. And it's a lot less than 40 chi because I have my Rinnegan active. So you get the general idea. Additionally, something I forgot to say last episode that's pretty important. Pressing tab targets pretty much whatever's closest or whatever you're looking at. I think it's in proximity to the mouse cursor. And then pressing Q detargets. It's pretty helpful because you're going to see here in a second, like moves and stuff, very much a target to whoever you're targeting. Also, you're going to want to use the minimap when running away because you can tell how your proximity. So if you want to get some distance before shooting off a fireball, can take some jutsu. It's like hand signs. That's how it's useful. As you can see, that guy in the front kind of tanked it. So we're rolling some distance again. Also, I found out, I forgot to mention this, when I said you can't see the Sharingan, as in you yourself can't turn around and see it, but other people can see it on you. Also, it does have buffs and stuff. It's not like devoid of buffs or anything. It is strictly just pretty much buffs and looking cool. So you're gonna see me do more damage and more stuff like that. So it is important to keep on. It's just kind of cheat journey, which is why I have it on very rarely. Although I imagine, the higher you go, the less bad it gets. Also, you're gonna see scrolls kind of there for a second when you initially kill things. They disappear over time. Don't worry about that too much. And I will read the description for all the stats that's given in just 1 second, but for now, that's it. And it looks like my Sharingan's about to die out right here, and you can also see it on me right there. And now it looks like we're have to get into M1 combat, which is kind of hard to do with these guys because, like I said last episode, it's very like M1 dominant, so whoever gets the first hit is going to get the rest of the hits. Makes it kind of hard with these guys because if you're hitting one and the other one comes and hits you, it ignores that M1 combo. So for these guys, the best thing to do, pop this fireball jutsu, or just get them stuck or something. A lot of this is going to be running for a second though, because, like I said, unless you have like a squad or something, you do easily get jumped like this, and you kind of just have to, persevere past that, preserve some shock or stuff like that. Also, like I said, this right here, these things, still don't know how to jump on them, but I do know that they, obviously it's either a feature now or it's a feature that's coming. Try pressing E and double clicking and stuff. You're not going to get very far with that, but yeah. I do have 20 chakra, which allows me to use one of my abilities, this last one right here. Doesn't do very much damage, so I rarely use it, but right now, I might as well show it off. You can see, just spam some of these, and actually, there's a perfect opportunity. I'm only on 5 health, but if I can get this guy just alone, which I think he might be, I can show M1 dominance right here. So, what was a good point to show before I fall down? I guess I glitched and just didn't fall, so you see me XP 0 or 0 for the health, and you can also see that one of those things is gone. That's kind of what that is. I was talking earlier. And let me just finish this guy off. And like I said, I pressed tab on him so you can kind of see it. Pressing tab can also help if they're glitched under the map and stuff. Usually if they're glitched on the map, you want to press L and just click abandon, but if you're very dedicated to it, you can do that. Now let's finish off this guy right here. Quick M1. Oh, wow, okay. Wow, alright, I'm not getting any M1s in right now. I'm just gonna try to stay back and just hit him with a fireball. Which, by the way, this first one takes 5. And I'm gonna just tab on him so you guys can see his health. So now we can see how much damage we're doing. I know M1's, for this weapon at least, do about like 3 damage, I think. Maybe more. It drains pretty fast in a combo. Also, when you first get up, they're gonna fight you for a second unless they target onto someone else. It's probably best to just jump and alt to run away. That's my personal best strategy on this one. We do have our windmill shuriken. Let's see if that one. Oh, well, actually does each amount of damage. So, for considering that it does very little chip, I'm gonna stick to that for a little bit. I think I'm gonna do about 10. And like I said, it did a fair amount of damage. I've never used that very much because it does. I was just using it against players, but I mean, since we're crew on NPCs. Now, like I said before, once you're done, you kind of just find the mansion in the village, head over the gate. You can't go over the gate walls, and it's not really even worth it trying, to be honest. You're gonna get just lagged under there. There is openings, kind of, like, because it's a little bit higher up from the ground you could go under it and just jump up. That is an option, I'll show it right now, but usually it's probably best for new players to just go around to prevent accidentally getting glitched. But this is an option, just walk under here, double jump, go clip you through right here, and you can go through. And like I said, using the map is pretty important, but over time you're kind of gonna get where stuff vaguely is. Like in one of the Hokage like escort missions, you're gonna be taking someone right into this area, right there actually, and you're just gonna start to see stuff like that. Ooh, also stuff like that. We should probably let's see if we can get somebody into combat real quick. Oh, that guy did not want any part of this fighting. Let's see if we can catch him for that one. Let's just do a different time. I don't want to bother. Who's in the middle of an escort mission? Escort quick cargo. That's what you feel like. And didn't hit that time. Yeah. So, come over here. And like I said last episode, you're just going to want to run up here. And come in here. Press E. And there you get your EXP. Yeah, I can't skill points because I was at max. Went over like one and a little bit, you know. But that's what most of them work. I'm going to do a deliver scroll because those usually go faster. Deliver scrolls are pretty easy. It's very hard to mess these ones up. Also, as for seat rank missions, I've noticed you get about 400 to 500 gold based on the mission. I think some missions do more than others. I think those kill quests give a lot more EXP and gold, whereas scroll missions don't do as much. I could be wrong on that, but it's just something I kind of noticed. So yeah, I'm gonna cut this part of the video. I'll get back to you guys when I'm near one of the houses saying to deliver the scrolls, which you can check on the map. Hey guys, so having concealed right here. Yeah, you can see how overpowered that is. We just got entirely just engulfed in a gigantic meteor. Did our whole stack of damage. Also, since this is our last time getting down, you can see our lives have run out. Just press U, and you're back at here. Now here, like I said, it's gonna be right next to the Hokage mansion. Just take one of the staircases and try to find your way back to wherever you want to go. Sometimes that's going to the Hokage mansion to, get your stuff done. Sometimes that's, actually running a mission out here that you just died on. Either way, you're not going to spawn that far away from pretty much anything. The two main routes you don't want to take if you go to this video, the Hokage mansion, I like this one to head out, but you're going to get pretty used to those fast. So yeah, just run over here and grab that. Now you can see my money went up, EXP went up. Do one more mission, get some EXP in here, and I'll begin the video. Let's see, I need to scroll, and I'll cut back if anything interesting happens. Oh, anything interesting happens, or if. All right, there we go. I think it feels like there's someone teleporting us back. That guy probably was doing something. I don't know what that was. But yeah, so obviously development build, it's early access. But oh, actually, hold on, let's try to get in a fight with this guy real quick because he's kind of, not being the nicest. Although I think he might just want to fight with that one guy. I don't think he has any. I guess he just want to fight with that one guy. Alright, well, let's see if we can fight him a bit. Axel just knocks him over. There's some fireballs. Do some of that damage. I'm trying to activate the second ability. I'm not quite sure how that works. I'll message the developer in a second. But yeah, fighting in this game kind of buggy, but you get the general idea. These are clones of somebody else. Just help me get this guy. I'm gonna stop for sitting now. I don't think it was his fault. He probably just got accidentally ran off with somebody. There's a cease now. And yeah, I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I'm living this world now. We got lucky. It's gonna be in the exact same place as last time. Like I said, sometimes it's gonna be kind of in between, but right now we got lucky. And I'm on my back. Also, as you can see, I did try to ask in the chat if no one's gonna know how to use that one, but I don't think it has a village chat open. For most people, they just have local on. That just means like general area chat, which just makes it easier for everybody. Because that way, if someone walks over, they can like say something local and won't have to refresh it on it. So yeah, I'll cut back when we're back at the Okaga's office. Guys, I'm back at the office for my mission, and you guys can see my EXP bar go up. Press K, we get a skill point. Obviously, if you want skill points, you can upgrade all your stuff, like Whirlwind, things like that. Obviously, everything has its own charm. And that's just for you to kind of figure out, find out what's best for you. But yeah, that'll be the end of the video. Sadly, we couldn't see. Yeah, here's that glitch again. I think just the way to fix it, if you guys catch it, is just open the door and dash. That's how to fix it. Just a little bit of extended hitbox right here, kind of set it up. But yeah, there we go. And maybe next video I'll try to figure out how to use the Sharingan ability. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.